Not to be broadcast is brought to you by Vibe.ng.
It is now almost 2 months since Nigeria recorded her first coronavirus case, and things have taken such an absolute turn since then. Lagos, Ogun, and Abuja have been on lockdown since the 31st of March, while other states have also placed restrictions to avoid the further spread of the disease. There's no doubt that putting things on pause for now is the only way to flatten the curve. We have seen how effective this has been for China, and other affected countries have followed suit. But we have also seen and heard of the measures that these countries have put in place to cushion the economic effect on their citizens. Nigeria, on the other hand, doesn't seem to be handling this bit well, which really begs the question, can Nigerians survive the period of time that it will take to eradicate this virus completely? The first 2 weeks of lockdown have been topsy-turvy, even to the point where celebrities like Davido have had to complain. He recently put on his social media that he has started to dip into funds that he shouldn't touch, and it makes you wonder that if our very own 30 billion gang leader is affected, how much more the average Nigerian who depends on their daily hustle to feed and fend for themselves and their families. There has been a lot of audio money going around, with the government claiming to have dispensed over 100 billion naira to the most vulnerable Nigerians. But no one that anyone knows seems to have benefited from this relief fund. Many brands and well-to-do Nigerians have been donating hundreds of millions to support the government. The EU recently donated 50 million euros to assist, but nothing seems to be going around except for the loaves of bread and mini foodstuff packs that have been reportedly distributed to certain areas. Many have suggested that the government pay a certain sum to people with BVNs, but there are counter-arguments that the Nigerians who need the money do not have BVNs. Things seem to be worsening by the second, as the rate of crime has now skyrocketed in Lagos, with back-to-back robberies reported in many neighborhoods. The number of COVID cases also seems to be rising, which means that this lockdown might last quite a while. In the absence of the help from the government, what then will become of businesses, livelihoods, and the economy at large? There is no doubt that it will be a hell of a task to provide financial aid for nearly 200 million people. But desperate times call for desperate measures. Human lives are at stake, and it would be a shame to lose more people to hardship than to the virus. What are your thoughts? I personally believe that the BVN suggestion might be a credible first step while we think of other means to reach people without bank accounts. Do you guys think this is a smart move? What other solutions do you think might work at this critical time? Do share with me in the comment section, and please do not forget to take all precautionary measures to keep yourself and your loved ones safe.
For more sizzling gist and interesting trends, kindly follow us across all our social media platforms on Vibe.ng.